G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. So let's get straight back to it, shall we? We're going to spin that globe again. Looks like we just got our first facility.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Absolutely. Alright. We now need to capture a live alien as one of our main objectives. So alien containment is available for construction. That's handy to know. The arc thrower is now a priority, but I would like to get the weapon fragments research done so that we can get a scope.
Your efforts to support the research team,
that would be quite handy. Our excavation's complete, so we're going to start a new one.
What it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here.
And we're going to build a laboratory.
Yes. Why abduct humans seemingly at random?
There we go.
There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
Let's do it.
Way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
Thanks. Was there anything else we could build yet? No, because we didn't get to research weapons or armor. All right, back to mission control. Let's do it.
Contact detected.
Ooh, here we go. Raven 1 or Raven 2? Gonna go with 2. An unorthodox approach. Let's hope it works. And off we go. Phew, imagine the G-forces on that turn. Oof.
We have eyes on the bandit.
We do. I'm predicting that we managed to shoot it down. Called it.
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 0.
Yeah, we did it. However, it's still in one piece. And now you get to witness the splendor of these customized characters. You're not going to get a glimpse of Aaron yet, because Aaron is still injured. So that means that we have 3 of our 4 core squad members. We have Rita Redshirt, who's looking very red, I must say. We have myself here as a heavy. We have Steve in some mighty cool getup as a sniper. All in yellow, because I've always made my snipers yellow, so they're easy to spot for me, and I find it amusing that that would also make them easier to spot on the field, but whatever. We also have Rookie Johnson here, who is not one of our core team members, and this is also Rookie Johnson's first time out, so I'm going to do what I always do, and have always done in this game with rookies. Until they get a promotion and prove themselves, they get the super bright magenta color, which makes them stick out really strongly on the field so that I, Tony, the player, know to keep my eyes peeled on them and to try not to let them die, which is weirdly different from how I have to play this game with our house rules. And in terms of in-world fiction, I like the idea that if you can survive a mission when you are so conspicuous, then you have definitely earned your place. So we need a second character with a medkit. Steve is a sniper, so I'm going to give Steve one of the medkits. And Aaron is the support but isn't here, so normally Aaron would get the other medkit, but I'm going to hang on to it for the time being on Squatty Parmeter. Let's go and do our best at trying to clear out this crashed alien ship. Oh, that was quick.
Our target site is near the German border. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area.
Excellent. Sparsely populated. But of course, that doesn't mean that we don't have cover opportunities. It just means that the types and distribution of cover are very different.
From here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
So let's try and get a sense of the extent of the map here. It looks like we're in a, well, from this map orientation, we're sort of in the bottom corner, which means I'm guessing that the ship is going to be up in the top corner, possibly to the left or right side. Let's see. Blech. Let's see how this works out. So I can move myself to a heavy cover position. Still have an extra move. Did that reveal anything? Not really getting any indication of ship location from there. So Steve is a sniper. Sort of awkward positioning here. Let's try up there. That's still behind heavy cover. It's still a single move. Still nothing as yet. Rita, you can roll out to here. And Rookie Johnson can head over here with Steve. All right, so we still have opportunity here. We've got all 4 characters potentially still able to fire. And given their positioning, I actually think that Rita might be the best one to try dash and potentially be exposed. And maybe spot something? Doesn't look like it. All right, fine. So with that being the case, we might push Rookie Johnson over here. And then just to be on the safe side, put myself onto Overwatch, switch Steve to his pistol, so he can also go on Overwatch. And nobody heard anything. Very well. Okay. I don't really want to be playing a guessing game here. The majority of them tend to be around a ship at this stage, but there might also be a few floating around on the outside here. So let's push up on the periphery here with Johnson. There's nothing so far. Can Steve make it to a good sniping position, possibly over here where I'm currently located? So let's try moving where I am. That's too far away from everyone. That feels like a better spot. Good. Take Rita, and we'll push Rita up just a little bit further. A little bit of a slowly creeping approach, and we'll bring Steve over to here. Still with the pistol. So Overwatch for Steve. Gonna move myself up next to Rita. Overwatch on Rita and Overwatch on Johnson. Good stuff. Right. So we've got a sound cue indicator. So if that is accurate, and of course we're also working under the assumption here that that there aren't also other aliens over this way or something, but we might take Johnson down here. It's going to put them in cover so that when we do this... wait a minute, let's see what's best here. Do I want Steve on Overwatch with a sniper rifle for when we see something? I'm not sure the range is going to be great on that yet. And I'd rather reposition and take a shot with a pistol, I think. So if I'm going to do a potential flush out here, How should I do that? I might put Johnson on Overwatch and move myself here. Alright. And we'll move Rita to here. Okay. And that means that Steve... Damn, I was hoping not quite far enough. That's okay. We might move Steve all the way over here then. Alright. Slowly, slowly. So one of the main things that was different in XCOM 2, which I have not played as much of, is that you sort of start in a stealth state. That concept doesn't really exist in this game, and it fundamentally changes the way that you engage with enemies, and that and a number of other things, particularly turn counter pressure, sort of makes you play less cautiously. I am by nature a cautious player, so expect things to move at a steady but not necessarily rapid pace. All right, really, you are technically an assault class, so let's put that into practice. All right, so there's aliens up over the crest here, which means we might end up being right on top of them before we see them. Ugh. That doesn't feel great, but sure. You might take Steve and switch to a sniper rifle. Pop Steve onto Overwatch. I'm going to take Johnson and move them up. Where's a good spot for you, Rita? Probably, yeah, there feels good. Let's do that. And I'm going to take myself. I'm going to move over here. Okay. Oh, goodness me, they did move around. That's not the best. How cunning. So we should have opportunity here to reposition ourselves fairly easily. Johnson is flanked at present. But fortunately, let's just rotate this around a little bit so we've got a better idea of what we're doing. Okay. Where's a good spot? That feels good, but still feels a little bit too exposed. Steve doesn't have sight on anyone yet. But we might move Steve over to here. That feels like a good position. Behind that tree. We'll go to the pistol. Go into Overwatch. Who's next? So I think the safest bet, given that positioning. See, we don't want to be too far away from them, otherwise the shots that we take are also not great. So Johnson's going to move there. We've got a 50-50 on that. Kind of want to take this one out, because they're further away. That looks promising to me. Nicely done, Johnson. Well, that worked out rather well. And I think Rita's got the next best chance to get into a decent firing position here. So this smouldering log seems like a good spot. How are we doing? 31. Why not? Top work. And that gives me an opportunity to reposition my character. And we're going to do a dash so that we've got ourselves reasonably close together. So what I don't know now is whether that audio cue from before was those two sectoids that just revealed themselves, or whether it's something else entirely. So we're going to roll from the back here. I really don't want Steve that far away because we don't have team sight yet, which means it's quite tricky to do anything. So we're going to push Steve all the way up the side here. Still ending up in half cover, sort of cornered position. And we'll take Johnson. And we'll push them up here where they can still get a shot if we see anything. Then we'll roll me up the middle here, and then we'll take Rita, and Rita can push all the way there to that heavy cover. Still nothing spotted. How far does the map go? Still quite a ways up in that direction. Sure. It's Overwatch time. I'm going to put me into Overwatch. Johnson can dash up to here. I'll try and get a little more closing distance. Okay. Going to keep to this cover. That makes the most sense. Can we go far enough? We cannot. That's a drag. What about you, Rita? Good. It's this big ridge here, I think, that's causing us all the drama. I imagine if we get up there, up onto the crest, we're gonna reveal all kinds of things. Steve's lagging uncomfortably behind here, so let's push on up. A lot of running with that sniper rifle on your back there, Steve. That's way harder than it looks. We'll keep Johnson there. And again, a couple of overwatches just to stay on the safe side. All right.
I don't think we're alone out here.
So I think that one might have been the first sound cue that we saw, and then that second one from over here might have been those sectoids that came rushing out at us. So, do we get cover there? No, that's a ramp. That's really annoying. So let's do a dash with Steve into that covered corner. Rita can't make it up the hill yet. There's another ramp over here, so we'll push Rita up this way. I'm going to dash myself, paired up with Rita. And Johnson should be able to, hopefully, dash to be next to Steve. Good stuff. So I am reasonably tightly packed here, but no immediate threat. And I'd like to be able to pop up over this hill and have multiple people able to shoot. Here comes some more sectoids from the other side. Nicely done, Rita. Rare to see a double flank from the back like that. So I'm pleased that Rita managed to get that shot off. Because now I'm going to have to fundamentally change my initial plan. Steve's got a line of sight here with a sniper rifle. And it might be a good opportunity to use our headshot ability. 44% chance to hit, 55% critical. Why not? That's not how you use a sniper rifle successfully. But that's fine. Johnson is also relatively close, so let's try... Where's a good spot to move? There feels... Wait a minute. Where can Rita get to? No, where can I get to? Alright, sure. So I'm going to move myself here. Got a 56. And Johnson will move... Actually, we'll try a shot with me first. Let's see how we go. Nope. So that's going to give Johnson an opportunity. No, not Rita. Johnson. Thank you. We're going to go here. Play those odds. Goodness me, we must all be looking into the sun. 3%. Love it. Let's not do that. Let's try with a pistol. 43, that feels better. Do it. Nice. I always forget how... looks like I'm taking a hit here. It's at a fair range, so I was relatively confident that that wouldn't be a problem. So when pistols get upgraded, they can be mighty handy when they start dishing out 3 damage at a trot. But in these early stages, not quite as fun. Who do I want to have for odds here? 56. If I move up a little closer, that will probably improve. Not as much, though. But seeing as I've already committed to a move, let's do it. Done and dusted. Wasn't quite the line that I said, but good enough. Okay, so now that I've already have sort of pushed back in this direction, I've redirected my team's attention. I don't really want to pop up here, as nice as that would be at this stage. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity for reloading. There are a few characters who would benefit from that. I'm going to get ourselves repositioned, ready for trying to push up over the hill there again,
Ready to engage.
but with some full ammunition. Johnson can head back here. So I'm a fair distance away from everyone else, so I'm hoping more things don't come crawling out of the woodwork. Fortunately, no. So it's dashing time. I do have my rocket at my disposal there, so I'm happy to take advantage of that. And I don't think I want to delay too much longer, so we're going to pop up here with Steve and see what we see. And right now what we see is nothing, so it's Overwatch time. Get that pistol ready. Alright, I can see some spaceship parts over here, and there, in fact, is the crashed ship. So we're getting there. We're getting there, dear viewers. Good. And then Johnson. That little bit of extra space to move isn't terribly great. That's going to be in cover, so let's go there. Good to go. So if I recall correctly, what we're probably going to find on this ship is... I can't remember the actual official name of what the official name of the enemy is, but it's the one that turns into an energy crystal. Oh, goodness, who to move first? It would be really nice to have a support class to move first. Johnson, you're up. It's time to prove yourself. Okay. We'll do a dash so that I'm even vaguely near the action if it kicks off. Steve should be able to move over here, get in position, and that's hopefully not too shabby a sniper position to stay in. And Rita, where can you go? Here seems fine. Nice. So if those sounds are coming from anywhere, they might be coming from inside the ship. That is also heavy cover and is even closer. This might be a good spot. Let's get this started. Still nothing. Goodness me. Heavy cover, good. There we go. That's what I was hoping. I'd been assuming that that Steve would be able to see that before, but it didn't quite happen. Ah, so close. All right, well that's who we want to be able to see. Johnson's got a shot. I think he's technically still behind cover, and a 50-50 chance is too good to pass up. Oh boy. Only hit for 2, which is something of a drag. Rita has sight as well. A 3% chance or a 43% chance. That's worth a shot. Also no dice. And I should be able to move myself here. Still be in heavy cover. And I have a shot. That's great. Let's do this. Beautiful. So another full round of kills, and I don't think any of us took damage that time, even though we got flanked twice, which was quite odd. But I'll take it. How did we fare? Promotions, anyone?
An exemplary performance.
Nice.
Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
So Karen Johnson promoted up to sniper, which is tremendous. Rita has gone up another rank to corporal. So now we get to pick between our first pair of abilities for an assault class. +5 defense per enemy in sight up to a maximum of 20, or +10 critical chance per enemy in sight up to a maximum of 30. Seeing as Rita's a core member, I was kind of hoping to use cover well to confer defense bonuses. But seeing as what I want more than anything else is to not die, I think I'm going to go with tactical sense. And I have also been promoted to corporal. My options are firing the primary weapons. First action no longer ends the turn, so I can reposition. That would be cool. Shooting at or suppressing enemies also confers +10 aim to any allies' attack on those enemies. Oh, that seems too good to pass up. If I shoot at anything or suppress anything, it gives +10 to aim. I think aim is on a scale of 100. We're going to go with that one. Good, good, good. What do we get? A nav computer and a bunch of cool things. That sounds great. And that is where we are going to leave it for this part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying this and you'd like to let me know personally, you can reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Kalinskald. That's KALINSKALD. And you can also give us a thumbs up on this video. And if you'd like to hear about when new episodes are released, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. So thank you all very much for tuning in, and come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.